Yo, here we are, guys. Man, guys, it doesn't matter what you're going through in life, guys. You might be going through some hard shit in your life. It might feel like you're at the end of the road. And I know what you mean, bro. I've been there, man. Like, bro, like, I was there, dude. I straight up, and I've mentioned it before, guys. The meth, the cocaine. You know, my parents were drug traffickers, bro. The house got raided. I lived in the government apartments, bro. And the house got raided when I was in high school, you know, in my 9th grade year. And it felt at that moment, bro, like that was it. The world was going to end, bro. It felt like, what the fuck am I doing here on this earth, man? This is some bullshit. And even later on in life, bro, you know, overcame those emotions, those feelings. I ended up getting my own apartment. I had no choice, bro. I was considered homeless. On paper, I was considered homeless. I was able to check myself in and check myself out of school for doctor's appointments or whatever needed to happen. Because on paper, I was considered homeless. So, guys, all the partying, all that shit, bro, I ended up getting my own apartment at the age of 17. We got evicted. We had a big-ass fucking fight outside the apartment. Where it happened is it caused someone to get in their car, beat up, and then wreck into like 3 other cars that were in the parking lot from the tenants that lived there. And so right away I got evicted. And it wasn't long after that, man, that I started selling drugs. Moving meth just like my parents. Until one day, bro, I had a friend who got locked up and they were asking about me. My time was coming. He said, Juan, they mentioned your name, bro, and they're asking me about you. Right away, I had already experienced going to jail and seeing my mom for about 3 years. She was in the state. Then she ended up getting deported and going back to Mexico. Then she ended up passing away. She ended up getting cancer and passing away. It's just crazy shit, bro, back to back. And so one day I just said, this is it, bro. I don't want to live that life. I would go to the jail to visit my mom and see the way they treated them, bro. And I would, and those fucking vibes were fucking off, bro. So they were watching me. They were gonna get me eventually. I did what a lot of people don't do, that move drugs, is I put it in the toilet and I flushed it. And I said, that was it, bro. It's over. And it was over, bro. I took some time off, went to El Paso, to Mexico, hung out with the fam, came back to Dallas, kept working hard, man. You know what I'm saying? I kept partying, kept doing the drugs. That didn't stop. It wasn't long before I ended up just going to the army. You know what I'm saying? And really realized that I needed to really get away. I really needed that. See, I never had a father, and that's no excuse for anything, and I would never do it. But I wanted. At that moment, I was desiring a father figure to really like put that discipline and to really put that structure in my life, because I didn't have any structure. As you can see, my parents are drug traffickers, and now I'm moving drugs. Now I'm partying. And really, if you think about it, those are all very weak traits that usually, more than likely, strong alpha father figures are not passing that weakness on to their sons. They're passing on strength, courage, how to fight, how to stay disciplined, how to lead, how to guide, how to be strong through troubled times. You see, and that's what I did not receive, because I was raised by a mom who sold drugs, and then her boyfriend was also a drug addict, and then my uncles in that household at that moment were drug addicts. So you see, I was surrounded by weakness. Some of y'all might think it's cool, you know, you guys want to trap and sell drugs and shit. I grew up in the trap house, and it was actually very weak. It actually wasn't. And you know, I do like to listen to trap music here and there, Young G's and all this, but I already know what it really is. When you're really in it, it's really weakness, bro. Any type of drug that you consume to feel better is weakness. You see, God is trying to talk to you within the spirit, bro. It's imperative that you stay sober and you feel the weather of the world. And I say that because the sun is shining on you sometimes and that shit's hot. Then it's cold. And then then you got no shoes and no socks, and the road is hot. Then you're on rocks. You see, bro, you gotta weather the storm of life. The shit's you're gonna feel it physically on your skin. You're gonna feel all this shit, bro. The goal is to smile through it. And so I put myself in the military. Let me reverse it a little bit. I put myself in the military. That way I can feel that pain. The push-ups, the sit-ups, the early wake-up, all that shit, bro. The discipline, the structure. Many, not just one. See, the military, you got a bunch of dudes screaming at you. Like, literally about to fucking punch you in the face. And that shit was a blessing in disguise. Because honestly, bro, when I went in there, my weakness was crying to leave. The bitch came out. When there was real alphas in the room, the bitch wanted to leave. But you know what? We didn't do it, did not. We completed the mission. We came out the military strong and bold. Came out the military, still kept partying. But I had more structure, more discipline. I was more aware. Not too long after that, I finally said, this is it. I had the discipline, I had the structure, I had the strength. The alpha was born in the military. But it was still a young pup. So when I'm out the army, it's still a young pup. It's still growing. The alphaness, the dog in me is still growing. But I got to the point where it finally became a young adult. The alpha came a young adult. And I stopped the drugs. I stopped the alcohol. I stopped the bullshit, the weakness, the laziness. And then, you see, now the spirit within is strong. The spirit is speaking to me. It's always strong, but it's speaking to me super fucking loud. Next thing you know, bro, I'm getting a mentor, Wes Watson. I'm getting another mentor, Jados. I'm getting another mentor, Adonis. I'm getting another mentor, Eric. Bro, now, you know, I'm surrounded by mentors. Not only that, but I'm surrounded by highly people. I got people on Instagram and YouTube noticing who I am. I am true spirit perfect. Now I know that. You see, and the whole reasoning of this, guys, I'm telling you this because it doesn't matter how fucked up shit is, bro. The trap got raided. I told y'all from the beginning. I was at the bottom, homeless, bro. I just told you a quick little rundown, a little quick story of how I got where I got and what I'm doing now. Evicted from the apartments, the overdose on the drugs, the fights, the stabbings, and the knife right here. Had the gun pulled out on me. I got a video. I got a video on my fucking phone. If you want proof, I'll show you where someone pulls out a gun on me and cocks that shit. I got a video on my phone of fights. I got fights on my phone where they've recorded me fighting. 4 surgeries on my hand, bro. It's never too late. Going 2 years sober. Tomorrow I will hit 2 years sober from cocaine. Next month I'll hit 2 years sober from alcohol. I don't react to nothing anymore, guys, because look, check this out. This is what I discovered, bro. See, going through sobriety and coaching and really putting my intention and growth and personal development and shit, I'll be real with you. Shit, I'm desiring to be rich as fuck. I already am. It's just unfolding right now. And so that's what brought me to God. Me desiring prosperity brought me to God. You know what I'm saying? And when you react to this 3D, guys, when you react to this world, which is an illusion, as above, so below, as within, so without, what happens is when you react to this, your frequency is going to be low. You're now in, I'm going to say it, poor frequency. Not even broke, poor, bro. The poor class has, unfortunately, always existed in this 3D. I don't know if it'll always keep existing. That's your awareness. And I got my awareness. But what I can tell you is this, it ain't gonna be me. And it doesn't have to be you. So it's important that you don't react anymore to this 3D, bro. And this shit gets deeper. This message gets deeper, but don't react to the 3D. As long as you can stay positive or neutral. You don't even gotta be Mr. Glitzy all here screaming and shit happy. I like to do that shit a lot, by the way. But as long as you're cool, calm, and collective. That means if somebody cuts you off, bro, you might feel it, don't dwell, just kick back and relax. Feel me? Someone flips you off, someone says something sideways to you at a fast food restaurant or any restaurant, just smile. Because in the end, it's you. It's a reflection. So smile at yourself. It's your ego trying to put you down at that poor frequency. That's what I mean. So the goal when you're in here is to maintain your spirit above. Maintain the spirit at the forefront. You already know what it is, guys. Quantum Select. We're in here.